Hey Josh, congrats on the win. Let's just start there. What are your emotions? What are this team's emotions now that you guys have punched your ticket to the AFC Championship game?
Well, we're super excited for the chance to go and get to play this game next week. And, this one was a fun one to be a part of. Obviously, there's some things we can clean up. But at the end of the day, it's the playoffs. You win or you go home. And our team found a way. Our defense stepped up. Taron Johnson, the play just changed the game. Unbelievable. So, we're as crazy as it sounds. We got to turn our focus towards either the Browns or the Chiefs for next week, and that's what we're going to do. What
was your reaction to seeing Taron's pick six? We just heard from Dion. He said, all I saw was, Johnson going the other way. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I saw him come out the end zone. Usually when there's a lot of bodies around you, you want to stay in. So I was like, dang it, he's going to get tackled at the 5 or the 10. And I'll tell you what, Trey White to go up ahead and get a block on Lamar, to spring him free. It's unbelievable. You practice for those situations. I'm going to pat myself on the back. In practice, I go behind him and I try to punch the ball out. So Taron had that extra sense to kind of look back and feel someone else coming and hold on to the ball and to finish the score. But just an unbelievable play, just one of those games or one of those plays that'll be remembered for a really long time.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Hey, Josh. Congrats on the win. Longest tenured Bill, Jerry Hughes, comes out here against one of the scariest playmakers in the league and puts on a show. What's going on in the locker room? Your team's impressions of that kind of performance from a leader?
It speaks volumes to the guys in this locker room, and to go out there and make plays when your number's called. Jerry's just one of those vets that just does his job. We respect him. He's one of those guys that you love having on your squad. And, for him to go out there and play the way he did, and guys like Trent Murphy, Trent hasn't been active very often this year, but to go out there and make the plays that he did, and the way our defense stopped the run, the game plan was executed to perfection. And, offensively, we got to do a better job, but our defense stepped up. And, again, that's playoff football. It doesn't matter how it looks. You either get it done or you don't. And, our team got it done today.
And, obviously you've spoken so much about Stephon Diggs, but did you guys say anything to each other at halftime? Because it looked like you came out in the third quarter getting the ball to him again, and he made plays again.
It's just what he does. Nothing special. He's special. It wasn't anything special we were calling. It was just one-on-one. And I trust my guy, and he does an unbelievable job of getting open feet and separation and the balance to stay on his feet and miss a few tackles and get the ball north. Those are huge key plays for us, especially on third down. He hit a couple of those. It just, like I said, when we needed him the most, he stepped up, and it's what he does.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, Josh, Dan Fates in Rochester. We've asked you guys after big games, the locker room's been humble and hungry. Dion said it was a party. Dion was pretty hyped up in the Zoom call. Does this feel like you guys let some emotion out in this game, post-game maybe?
Maybe post-game. Just, guys see what people say on TV. And, being the home team, we didn't have a chance. That's what a lot of people said. And, credit to the Ravens, playing some of the hottest football in the league. That's a really good team we just played. And I'll say that over and over again. They're the real deal, especially on, their whole team. But our guys played today with a hungry attitude, and you saw the results.
I'm not going to put words in your mouth or say that you guys felt disrespected, but was there extra motivation this week just with maybe some of the other outside noise?
Every week we play, there's extra motivation. That's to get a chance to play in the next week. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes. It's win or go home.
Thanks, Josh.
Josh, it's John Worrell. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, War.
Now, just to put how much confidence does a win like this, being able to rely on your defense to seal a win like that? I know it's happened a few times, but for it to happen in a divisional playoff game, how much confidence does this give this team overall going into next week?
I don't think it adds any more confidence than we have in ourselves right now. You know, we're a team that believes in each other. We're taught to play great situational football. That's what we did tonight, and we're always going to have that confidence in each other. You know, we practice extremely hard. We're extremely well coached. It speaks volumes to the guys in this building, the front office, the guys that they brought in, Terry and Cam for what they've done for this organization. You know, there's just a lot riding on every game. We know that it's going to get tougher from here. We're either playing at home against the Browns or we're going to Kansas City. So we got to be prepared for either one and then try to go execute game plan.
And just lastly, I mean, with all the attention that's been put on you and Diggs and the offense and David and all this stuff, what about the fact that the defense showed up and deserves some love today? A lot of love.
I can't say enough words for what that game was for our defense and how they played. Like I said, Taron Johnson with, you know, play that people are going to remember for a long time here in Buffalo. One of those potentially franchise-altering plays. Guys step up and do their job. Like I said, he made a play when we needed it the most. And, that's what our defense did tonight. They stepped up huge, and really it was fun to watch.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Jeff, congrats on the win. Just in the early stages of the game, you know, you guys had a little trouble finding your rhythm on offense. I know you mentioned Steph already, but how instrumental was he and John to at least help you guys move the sticks, stay on the field? They seem to be pairing their at least in the passing game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, two guys that just consistently do their job. John working back to me in a few plays, a couple of scramble drills, stuff getting open and doing this thing. You know, it's going to take everybody moving forward, and we understand that. And we can't just rely on one guy to do their job. You know, guys step up and guys make plays for us. And it's fun to have when you have all these playmakers that just constantly want the ball in their hands and they make plays when they're called.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, Josh, obviously you're not going to be dwelling on anything because you guys got the win, but you did say there was some meat left on the bone. What areas in particular did you feel like that you guys, you know, could have been better at?
I mean, there's a few things, and particularly on my part. You know, I can go over them all, but, you know, the best thing to do is forget about this one and turn our focus, like I said, towards next week, Sunday. And depending on who we play, doesn't really matter. We'll find out tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But like I said, it's only going to get tougher from here, and every game has more riding on it than the last, and we know that, and we're ready for it. And we're just excited for an opportunity to play next week.
As a team, how much confidence do you guys have knowing that on a day when maybe the offense doesn't play the best, the defense holds the, you know, Lamar Jackson-led Ravens to just 3 points?
Yeah, it's just great situational football, and again, that's what's preached here. Coach McDermott, it's one of his main things that he preaches, and our guys, you know, we're trusting the process and you know, doing as coach has asked, and that's really all it was.
Thanks, man. By the way, you got invited to a wedding on a sign, and it went viral, so check that out.
Perfect. Thank you.